በዲንክ ቲቪ የተሰናዳ የሚቀርብላችሁ ዲንክ ምሽት የተሰኘው ፕሮግራማችን ነው። ዛሬዋ እንግዳችን ሞዴል፣ ተዋናይት እንዲሁም በተለያዩ የበጎ አድራጎት ስራዎች ላይ የተሰማራችው ወጣት ህይወት ካሳ ትሆናለች። ለመሆኑ ቆይታችሁን አዲስ አበባ ከሚገኘው የዲንክ ስቱዲዮ ባቢ አቤሰሎም።
ሰላም ተመልካቾቻችን, we are back for another episode of Dink ምሽት. በዚህኛው show, this is a show that we talk በሁለቱም ቋንቋ ነው የምንነጋገረው። በእንግሊዝኛ የምናወራለን፣ በአማርኛ የምናወራለን። ይሄ ነገር ማይመቻችሁ ከሆነ then ladies and gentlemen, ይሄ ለእናንተ የሚሆን show አይደለም probably. Okay, so this is a mixture of ከውጭ ዳያስፖራ ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ፣ እዚህ አገር ውስጥ ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ። ስለዚህ ሚክስ አርገን ላንጉዌጅ ነው የምናወራው። ቅር እንዳይላችሁ። ከአሚን ጋር ነኝ፣ my bartender. ሰላም ነው? እንዴት ነው? so እዚህ ቁጭ ብለን ዋይን የጠጣን whatever drinks እንግዶቻችን የሚፈልጉት የተዝናናን ነው የምናረገው የምንጫወተው። የዛሬ እንግዳችን her name is Hiwot Kassa. Hiwot Kassa ትባላለች. She is a model, she's an actress, she is a philanthropist. በጣም በጎ ስራ መስራት ትወዳለች. She's very young, she's only 24 years old, but she's doing a lot of great things. So I was very impressed with her, so I said, you know what, I want you on this show. እና ብዙ ነገር ያንቺ የምትሰሪው ነገር እስቲ አካፍሊ እንነጋገር ህይወት አልኳት። እንተዋወቃት። በጣም ወጣት ጎበዝ፣ በጣም ሃርድ ወርኪንግ ናት እና የበለጠ አንድ ላይ እንተዋወቃታለን። ስለዚህ ባካችሁ በደንብ አጨብጭቡላት። ህይወት ካሳ come on, Hiwot. Hi. Nice to see you. እንዴት ነሽ? Have a seat.
A place offering the incredibly diverse landscape, history and culture. My name meaning is life in our language. I had come from the land of origins, a land that is ecologically diversified in ways of having desert in the east, tropical forest in the south, and Afro mountains in the north. 13 months of sunshine. We are known for the great natural resources, comfortable climate and ecosystem that are blessings from our Mother Earth. Ethiopia is a birthplace of coffee with one of the highest mountains, the origin of Blue Nile, home to 31 endemic mammals, and many more. I am so proud to come from a courageous society that has taught me to live in harmony and tolerance, not only with humans but Mother Earth. And now when we are facing problems such as climate change and environmental pollution, I believe it's time for us to rethink, to reduce and recycle our resources. Our government has been trying to show us ways to reduce our harms and to change for a better as a society, which made us the first country to plant 350 million trees in 24 hours. This is one of the reasons I had joined Miss Earth, so that the change that I saw in my country, the life that is alive again, can also be global, and we can make our Mother Earth safe and more alive again, together as one. I am Hiwot Kassa, Miss Earth, Ethiopia. I am a woman of Earth.
So welcome to the show, Dink ምሽት. First of all, ከምንጀምር በፊት I gotta ask, what are you drinking? Do you want a glass of wine? Because we have a drink here, and you know, have a glass of wine with us.
Is it a must?
It's not a must, but it's nice if we share a drink together. So, እና አሚንን ታስቀይሚዋለሽ?
Would I?
አዎ በጣም so አሚን ሁለት ዋይን አምጣልን. White.
Yes.
White is okay? Yes. So white wine. So Hiwot, I'm so happy to have you. We've worked together. We know each other a while now.
Yes.
Tell us about you. Hiwot Mannat. Hiwot, thank you. So introduce yourself. Nigarin esti slanchi. By the way, feel free. This is a show ቅድም እንዳልኩት we speak in በምንፈልገው ቋንቋ አማርኛም ልናወራ እንችላለን፣ እንግሊዝኛ ልናወራ እንችላለን ፍሎ እንድናደርግ because this show is for an international audience. ስለዚህ በሚመችሽ ነው የምናወራ።
I am Hiwot. I'm a model and actress from Ethiopia. I work really hard and I'm a girl from Addis.
So you were እዚህ ነው ተወልደሽ ያደግሽው?
Yes.
You went to just a regular school ምናምን, right?
Yeah, I come from a normal normal family that exists in Ethiopia.
Like a middle class family.
You can say that. We didn't have like the luxurious things, we didn't have the fancy things, but we were like we were not in the absolute poverty either.
Oh.
My parents always tried their best to provide everything that they can, and I was really blessed to have a very amazing parents.
Yeah.
I grew up here. I went to public school, I went to government school. I actually went to a private school too, but I've been all of the place.
ሁሉ ቦታ ተምረሻል. So it's amazing because እኔም ሳቅሽ you speak English very well, you're educated, you're very smart, ትጥሪያለሽ, and I just want even people ውጭ ሀገርም ለሚያዩ there are people like this that didn't come from a life of privilege, you know what I mean? But at a very young age, you've done so much for yourself, and I'm sure your parents are, but I'm proud of you.
እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን።
Oh, you know what I mean? So public school ተምረሽ ምን ተብለሽ ቋንቋ እንዴት ቻልሽ? እንደዚህ ጎበዝ ልትሆኝ እንዴት ቻልሽ?
While growing up, I was a kid that stays in the house. One of like የጠቀመኝ ነገር ምንድነው እኔ የመንግስት ትምህርት ቤት ተማሪ እያለሁ ሰባተኛ ክፍል I was the ambassador under the Plan International. So, you know, ከኛም የበለጠ ችግር ያለበት ሰው ምናምን ለማየት ችያለሁኝና grateful እንደሆነ እንደሚያደርገኝ እሱ ነው። ግን like education is like እዛ ፈረንጆች ነበሩ በደንብ so like when you communicate with them you only speak in English. እቤት ደግሞ እያለሁኝ በቃ ፊልም እንደኔ የሚያይ ሰው የለ
ሙቪ ታይ ነበረ
በጣም እና that really helped. And I used to speak by the age of 16. I used to speak English, Arabic, Hindi, and all of that.
Hindi?
Yes.
What are you talking about? First of all, for Arabic okay, but then I'm still like, Hindi kit mata.
I watched all Bollywood movies until 2016. I've known all of them.
So በጣም ታይ ነበረ.
Ooh, you have no idea.
And not that much? You know a few, tell me one word in Hindi.
तुम बहुत अच्छा लगता हो.
Tumbo? What?
तुम बहुत अच्छा लगता हो.
तुम बहुत अच्छा चकला.
You were in India, for goodness sake.
I was in India, yes, you know that. Wait, ምን ማለት ነው?
It means you really are like a nice guy.
Oh, thank you. I try. So, okay. So you watched a lot of movies, ከህንድ ብለሽ አማርኛ movie,
Yes.
English movies, and now you are a very famous Ethiopian actress.
Am I famous?
You're famous, and I know you've done only a few films, ግን በጣም ተፈላጊ actress ነሽ. In fact, script እንደምትመርጭም አውቃለሁ ሰምቻለሁ.
እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን.
ዝም ብለሽ መስራት አይደለም የምትፈልጊው አይደል?
Don't do that.
So-
ግን አዎ ያው እንዴት ነው እኔ የማየው እንዳልኩ ከፊልም ጋር ያለኝ ቅርርብ በጣም like ጥሩ ነው። እዚህ ሀገር የሚሰራው ፊልሞች ጥሩ ፊልሞች አሉ እና የሆነ ሰዓት ላይ ግን አንድ አይነት የሆኑበት ሰዓት ነበረ። አሁን እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን it's really good.
የተሻሻለ ነው ኢንዱስትሪው።
እየተሻሻለ ነው ግን የሆነ ሰዓት ላይ የሆነ አንድ አይነት የሆነበት ጊዜ ነበርና I don't want to be አንድ አይነት. I believe ሁላችንም የራሳችን የሆነ ነገር አለንና why not do that? Plus film is like መንገዳችን ነው ህይወታችንን የምናሳይበት ችግሮቻችንን የምንፈታበት ብዙ ነገር it is very powerful thing.
በጣም
So if I'm doing something I have to do something I love. You know, like I don't want to be an actress that do all the same characters.
አንድ ቀን ስናወራ you told me you really want to play የኩዊን ሳባ or Queen Sheba እንደምንላት or ማክዳ የሰለሞን ሚስት የነበረችው the mother of
She was not a wife or son.
she was ምን ትባላለች? የልጁ እናት። እሺ ሚስት አልነበር ግን በጣም ይወዳት ነበር ይባላል አይደል?
I love that queen. I don't know why, but I mean I try to read history and there are amazing queens that had done more than her, but still my heart still beats for her. I don't know why.
Because maybe ኢትዮጵያዊ ስለሆነች?
አይቶ was ኢትዮጵያዊ ተዋበች was ኢትዮጵያዊ. There are amazing queens.
ለምን ይመስልሻል?
I don't know.
Is it the fact that ብዙ ነገር ስለሷ ስለማታቂ የሆነ ሚስትሪ ነገር አለው?
There's some mystery to it. Maybe ያልተነገረን ስለሆነ እና እንደዚህ ነበረሽ ተብሎ የተቀመጠብን ነገር የለም.
Do you think you could play her?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, tell me, first of all, I heard some story that you're a dancer or your is that true? No, like your mom is a dancer.
Yes.
እናትሽ ባህላዊ ዳንስ ነበር የምታስተምረው and then አንቺም ተማርሽ and you got into dance and entertainment at a very young age?
I never was a dancer. I have never been a dancer, but I danced okay, I guess, because my mom was a dancer. She was a certified dancer in like the traditional ways.
ይሄ ባህላዊ ዳንስ?
Yeah.
እውነት?
Even though she never did like the gigs and all,
Oh.
but she was the certified one.
እውነት?
እዚህ ወክማ ነበረ ያኔ በእነሱ ዘመን የሚሰጠው. And all the famous dancers you know these days, like that were like on her age at the time.
Yeah.
She was the like ከነሱ ጋር ትሬን ያደረገች ሰው ነበረች እና you know she teach me everything.
So when you say certified dancer, that means እንደዚህ እስክስታ ነው ጉራግኛ ነው everything of Ethiopian culture?
Yes. So I come from a family that's like very diversified እና ሁሉም ያለው so እኛ ቤት ያለው ኢትዮጵያዊነት ነው. We don't know anything else.
የኔም አባት by the way and that's how it was. እኛም ስናድግ we didn't know ዘር እንደዚህ ነበረ ይሄ ዘር እንደዚህ we didn't even know. I thought my parents ትግርኛ ሲያወሩ በቃ እነሱ ከገጠር መስለው በቃ የነሱ ቋንቋ ነው ብዬ ነበር ማስበው እንጂ I used to think Ethiopianism በቃ was just kind of like we had different languages ግን it was like all one and we never asked questions.
We don't. I don't. You know like እኔ አሁን ጨፍሪ ብትለኝ I dance every one of them.
አዎ
ተናገሪ ምናምን ብትለኝ እኔ አሁን በኢትዮጵያ ባለው ቋንቋ አላ ትግርኛ ሰማለሁ ትንሽ ኦሮምኛ ሰማለሁ ያው ጉራግኛ እንኳን ትንሽ ከብደኛል ግን አማርኛ እናገራለሁ ሰማለሁ right so like እኔ ምንድን ነኝ
Ethiopian?
Exactly. Yeah, don't come between me and Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia, yeah. Respect.
Yes.
And you know, Sakishan, you do kind of symbolize this grace and beauty, even ahun sayish, and sometimes the way you carry yourselves, of the beauty that is Ethiopia, and not just physical, but inner. Honestly.
Thank
you. But I'm desilal. Speaking of beauty, you were Miss Ethiopia last year. አሸንፈሽ ነበር አይደል?
Yes.
Miss Ethiopia, you won እና ለብዙ ዓመት ተካሂዶ አያውቅም ነበር አይደል?
አዎ እዚህ ሀገር እንደዚህ ኦፊሻል የሆነ እንዴት ነው ትክክለኛ ፓጀንት ከተካሄደ ረጅም ጊዜ ሆኖታል።
And a marketing management student who won her first pageant when she was just 13. It was during this time when she found her voice and gained self-confidence. Ethiopia.
But even እኔ ያሸነፍኩት ኦንላይን ኮምፒቲሽን ነው you know እና እኔ ያሸነፍኩት ካቴጎሪ ደግሞ ሚስ አርዝ ነበረ so you know when I see and ኢትዮጵያ 5 ዓመት እዛ የለችም ሲባል it really broke my heart.
ለምንድን ነው ግን የሌለችው? እኔ አሁን አንዳንድ ጓደኞች አሉኝ የሚስ ኢትዮጵያ የነበሩ ትልልቆቹ በጣም የሚታወቁት በእነሱ ጊዜ የነበረው ነገር እና አሁን አንድ አይደለም። What's missing? What's different? ለምንድን ነው አሁን አንዳንድ ሰው hesitant የሆነ ሚስ ኢትዮጵያ ሲባል or anything they're little unsure, it's not even real አንዳንዶቹ ይላሉ በቃ ስለተረሳ ነው? What's going on?
እንደዛ ሳይሆን what happened is አንደኛ በዙ እና አሁን ሁሉም ሰው ሲመጣ it says Miss Ethiopia. Yes, like የሆነ international stage ላይ ሀገርህን ስትወክል nobody's going to call you by your name. They're going to call you as Miss Ethiopia. But ምንድነው ስካም ይበዛል especially አፍሪካ አህጉር ውስጥ የሚዘጋጁት ፓጀንቶች most of them are scams. You know like ገንዘብ ትከፍላለህ እኮ ኢንተራንስ ትከፍላለህ እና like ኢንተራንስ ከፍለህ ምናምን ነገር ቀርተህ ያናድዳል። በዶላር ነው የምትከፍለው። ለኢትዮጵያ ደግሞ በዚህ ሰዓት እንግዲህ አስበው ዶላር ብዙ ነው እና ከዛ ደግሞ በተጨማሪ ችግሩ ደግሞ ምንድነው when you buy a franchise ለሆነ pageant franchise ስትገዛ ውድ ነው። እዚህ ሀገር አብዛኛው ሰው ደግሞ it's not interested to be participating ወይም ስፖንሰር ለማድረግ ምናምን አብዛኛው ድርጅቶች interested አይደሉም. You know and that's a problem because like no one is taking fashion seriously anymore. And it's very sad because for me ገብቼ ካየሁት በኋላ I found pageant to be a place where your voice is heard, a place where you can speak your mind, a place where you can show your country who you are, where you come from, and like to find these people here that doesn't want to help you, it's very sad because they're making their incomes in Ethiopia. They're selling their products to Ethiopian people and they don't want to represent themselves. It's really sad. You know, so አንድ ሰው ብቻውን የሚሰራው ስራ ስላልሆነ ነው I think እንደዚህ የሆነ የመጣው ማለት ነው እና ያው እንዳልኩት ስካሙም አለ so it's really hard በዛ ላይ ሴት ሆነ ማታውቀው ሀገር ብቻህን ስትሄድ ምናምን just imagine if you had a daughter and እንደዛ ስትሆን it's really sad
ብቻሽን ሄድሽው when you won Miss Ethiopia
yes
አይደል ብቻሽን ነው የሄድሽው አገርን ወክለሽ አገርን እንደ ኢትዮጵያን ሙሉ ወክለሽ ሚስ ኢትዮጵያ ሆነሽ ስትሄጂ to the Philippines ሌሎቹን ሀገር ስታይ ምንድነው ኖት ሲያረክሹ እነሱ በዴሌጌሽን ነው የመጡት ኢትዮጵያስ አንቺስ
እንዴት እኔ ምን ማለት ማስበው ምን አመለካከት አለ መሰለ ለተቀበልነው ነገር ሪስፖንሲብል አይደለም ለምናስተላልፈው ነገር ግን ሪስፖንሲብል ነው እኔ ከኔ በፊት ምናልባት አልሆነላቸውም ይሆናል ሞክረው እኮ ሳይሳካላቸው ቀርቶ ሊሆን ይችላል እንደዛ ይሆነው right but like I'm here now and let me change it ምክንያቱም እዛ ሄጄ ያየሁት ነገር it was really really sad I was alone they had a team when I say they had a team they really had a team they had their makeup artists they had their own stylists they had their own photographers they had a team like they had their social media team like and pageantry is like መናገር መቻለ ብቻ አይደለም የምትናገረው ነገር ሰው ጋር መድረስ አለበት and I didn't have any of it
This is it, Miss Earth fans. No more cliffhangers, promise. Now, prior to the finals, the delegates went through these 3 preliminary judging rounds wherein they were evaluated based on fitness and form, beauty and poise, and intelligence and environmental awareness. Now, their performances in these 3 areas, along with the scores from the Miss Earth organization, determine this year's top 20, which I'm about to reveal. Ladies, good luck. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's make some noise if you hear your country. I'm going to call them out in random order. Starting with Belgium. Ethiopia.
and you see it well you know me like when I was starting the career right so like I was a girl that doesn't even know how to do her brows so imagine some malaqo hagar ላይ ምን እንደምሆን plus እቃውን እንኳን ይዤ ሄጄ የጥቁር ሰው ሜካፕ መስራት የሚችል ሰው አልነበረም and it's really sad you know and it's about looking beautiful ከዛ like if you're not giving them enough coverage ለአለ advocate ለምታደርገው ነገር ደግሞ they don't want you that's one of the reasons that አፍሪካኖች በጣም ብዙ ጊዜ ማናሸንፍበት ምክንያት South Africa they're doing better you know they had like a very strong team
so it's almost እንደ ማንኛውም አይነት sport it's a team game
it's a team game I am very blessed by the way because I have KD and then I had Ethiopia Airlines on my team and I had Beatty who taught me a little bit something about makeup and I had Fila who were like ሁሌ በቀን ዛሬ ጧት ተነስቶ ማታ የሚላክ ፎቶ ምናምን like I had my team my people that was supporting me
that believed in you
exactly and that means a lot ብቻህን አትሰራውም ይሄን ስራ let me give you an example I made it to top 20 አይደለ እዛ ሄጄ
which is a very big thing congratulations ብቻሽን first time after 5 years an Ethiopian going on the international stage.
Yes, and I'm the first Ethiopian to do that. History
Top 20?
was made, yes.
No.
Yes.
The others before you, no one has ever done?
Never.
Tay.
On Miss Earth.
On Miss Earth?
Yes.
Okay. What is the one, the previous one, some of the big names that I mentioned? እነሱ ምን ላይ ነበሩ?
Miss World.
Miss World ነበሩ? እነሱ. Okay, so Miss Earth, there was another Ethiopian before you?
Yes.
But
እስከ 2017 ድረስ እየሄዱ ነበረ ሌሎች ልጆች.
top 20 አልገቡ
yeah it's really hard I would never blame them እንዴት አትቀስሬ መናገር አልችልም እነሱ you can cry in your bedroom nobody sees that but on the stage you have to smile and it's really really tough because you're like alone. Nobody gets these things. Everybody talk about, oh, I went there, I was there, I was a contestant, I did that. Everybody talks about the glam. Nobody tell you the truth.
እንዴት ከባድ እንደሆነ heartbreaking እንደሆነ
It's very heartbreaking. I had people እዚህ ያሉ ውጪ ያሉ ምናምን እንደዚህ የሚያውቁት pageant ሞዴሎች የነበሩ, they were calling me, they were FaceTiming me. Without them it was በጣም ከባድ emotional, like በጣም ከባድ ነው የሚሆነው. Yes.
ይሄንን ራሱ እኔ አላቅም. I didn't know it was this እንትን. I guess አንዳንድ ነገር you told me in front of the world.
Yes, and it's like when you go through እንደዚህ አይነት ነገሮች maybe ለኔ ብቻ ሊሆን ይችላል ይሄ feeling, ግን you change. When you walk through the storm, you'll never be the same.
እድገት ከዛ ነው የሚመጣው. Through hardships, through certain trials and tribulations. You know,
ወርቅ ይፈተናል
በጣም ብዙ ሰው አያውቅም. Actually ያውቃሉ ብዙ እንትን, but we met at ስንት ዓመትና you were just getting kind of started in your career.
Yes.
አይደል? And ብዙ የዛኔ ወደ 100 ምናምን ኦዲሽን ሰው አድርገን ነበረ. I remember ከኔ ጋር የሚሰሩ ሰዎች የሆነች ሌላ ልጅ መረጡ for KD.
Okay.
But then I saw you, አንቺን አየሁሽና I said, no, it has to be her. There's something about her. You know what I mean? Still ይገርማቸዋል, by the way. This is
You have an amazing guy, and thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think sometimes it's this ability to see something deeper. Beauty, ውበት, ከውጭ, it's part of it.
Yes.
It really is. በተለይ ሴት ላይ, I mean, women are beautiful. We all appreciate the beauty of women. But it takes a different kind of sense to look even beyond that. And when you see something, there's a magic there. And I feel like I saw that in you. As a talented person, whether it's going to be an actress, a model, and you didn't disappoint. I saw you gradually. I'm like, Dink, you were growing and growing. Your followers started growing. And then I see you in a runway show, and then I'll see you in a movie.
በጣም ወዳችኋለሁ። እናንተም እንደምትወዱኝ ያውቃለሁ። እምላችሁ ነገር እሺ እንደምትሉኝ ቃል ግቡልኝ።
ቤዚዬ አይደለም ብለሽን ምታስቢውን ሁሉ አውቀን ብናረግልሽ እኮ ደስታችን ነው። በፍጹም ግን ተስፋ ስለመቁረጥ እንዳታወሪ።
ምንም ነገር ብላችሁ እምቢ ብላችሁኝ ልቤን እንዳሰብሩት ወደ ምርቃታችሁ መመለስ አለባችሁ።
I'm not gonna lie, KD really changed my life. Let's say that I take it personal. When it comes to KD, I'm very personal. People say like, I'm like, don't come. It's because I can say I'm the it girl from like KD.
Definitely.
It's like I did the billboard shoots with you guys, and 6 months I was not sleeping.
ብዙ ስራ ማግኘት ጀመርሽ?
Exactly, like I was working. ከዛ እኔ እግዚአብሔርን በጣም like እንትን እለዋለሁ እቀርባለሁ ብዬ አስባለሁ። I'm God's favorite. I say that a lot. Everybody knows that. Like እንዴት ነው ከ6 ወር በኋላ it was like የሆነ break ነበረ ምናምን ክረምት ገባ ነገር ምናምን እና ስራ ብዙ አልነበረም እና I was like sad. በቃ this is it for me ምናምን እና I take advices seriously, and your advices really helped a lot. Like የዛን ጊዜ አብረን ስንሰራ ምናምን ነገር እና ከዛ I was like I start making a list that I want to accomplish. By the way, I have a list. ግቢ ያለሁኝ when I start like modeling as a part-time job, I did made a list. And እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን I have accomplished a lot of them now.
And you still continue to have a list even for the future.
Yes.
አሁን የራስሽን organization to help girls, ከፈትሽ, which is incredible. Miss Webit or እስቲ ስለሱ ትንሽ አጫውችን. What's the purpose? ምን ለማድረግ ነው? And I know we're also KDM የተወሰነ ስቲል እዛ ላይ አለበት በስፖንሰርሺፕ ግን mainly this idea አንቺ ያመጣሽው I know it's ያልሽው ነገር አሁን very amazing. የሆነ ለሚያጋጥመን ነገር ኃላፊነት ብዙ የወረስነው ነገር እንትን አለን ግን ምናስተላልፈው ነገር ግን it's more important. ምንድነው እንደዚህ ነገር ምናስተላልፈው?
እንዴት ነው? I don't want to say Miss Webit is mine. Honestly speaking, it's going to be ours. you know ይሄ እንዲ greedy ሆኜ መያዝ መፈልገው ነገር አይደለም anybody that want to help anybody that want to make it better the door is always open you know and like እኔ ያለፍኩትን ነገር nobody has to go through it እኔ እግዚአብሔር strength ሰጥቶኝ እሱ ቀድሞ በመንገዴ ምናምን ትንሿን መንገድ ተራመድኳት አይደለ so እነዚህ ሴቶች why አቅም ይያለ ምናልባት እኮ ይሄን ነገር ፈርተው ይሆናል አቅማቸውን ማያሳዩ አይደለም so let's make a better world for them let's make me better you know the competition can never be with other people it has to be with yourself so Hiwot amna ምን አይነት ሰው ነበርኩኝ I was working like ለራሴ career build ለማድረግ አሁንም like I'm doing that but still የሆነ ነገር ራሴ environment ላይ መቀየር ካለብኝ and if it helps me ለኔ አሁን ለምሳሌ ይሄን አድርጌ ቤቴ ስሄድ ጥሩ እንቅልፍ መተኛት ከቻልኩ I'm helping myself if I could have a smile on my face I'm helping myself right so the competition is always with me እና የሆነ ለሁላችንም የተሻለ ነገር ለማድረግ ነው እየሞከርን ያለነው and I am very grateful for KD again cuz like you know you guys believe in me a lot and you literally are like the only sponsors right now and we're doing this together so I'm very grateful for that
I really believe it when you say you went through a hard time now ሰምቼው አላቅም ይሄንን ግን አሁን ስሰማው ግን I could only imagine እዛ ብቻሽን ሄደሽ if you had to say something to anyone that ይሄ ጉዳይ የሚመለከተው ኢትዮጵያን ቱሪዝም ሆነ ምን ሆነ በምን መንገድ ቢቀየር ይሄ ኢንዱስትሪ ደስ ይላልሽ በምን መንገድ ድጋፍ ቢሰጡ ጥሩ ነው ብለሽ ታስቢያለሽ
if I had to say something to them ማለት የምችለው ነገር ምንድነው you know like ሀገርን ማስተዋወቅ የምትችለው ቲቪ ላይ አይደለም ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ያለ ሰው ኢትዮጵያን ያውቃታል ግን ኢንተርናሽናሊ መታወቅ ያለበት ባህል አለን so let's work together የእናንተ ኃላፊነት አይደለም የኛም ብቻ ኃላፊነት አይደለም የሁላችንም ኃላፊነት ነው እና እንዴት ነው ሰው ብቻውን ምንም ነገር ማድረግ አይችልም ያ like አሁን ተነስቼ እዚህ ጋር ጽድት ምናምን ባደርግ I can change the environment here ግን ቆሻሻውን እዛ ጋር ከሆነ የምጥለው there is no good to it
ትክክል
right ግን if I have someone to help me with it then we can change we can actually make a better place ለልጆቻችን so that we can like ምናቃትን ኢትዮጵያ ቢውልድ ማድረግ እንችላለን ብዬ አስባለሁ እኔ ውስጥ ያለች ኢትዮጵያና አሁን ያለው it's like a little bit different እና like እሷን ኢትዮጵያ መስራት እንችላለን ብዬ አስባለሁ
ውስጥሽ ያለው ኢትዮጵያ ምንድነው ምን ይመስላል
መጽሐፍ ላይ ማቀ ሰው አክባሪ እኔ የታነጽኩበት ነው ቤተሰቤ ያነጸኝ እንትናላ ትሁት ሰው አክባሪ ለሰው የሚያስብ ለነጋርቆ የሚያስብ አምላኩን የሚፈራ ለተቸገረ አይቶ ማለፍ የማይችል ሚተባበር እና እንዴት ነው የሰውን ችግር እንደራሱ ችግር አይቶ እንትን የሚል ለምሳሌ አንድ ማቀው ባህል ልንገር ወደ አማራ ክልል ስትሄድ ወደ ጎጃም አካባቢ የሆነ ድግስ አለ ስሙን ረስቻው ነውና እንደዛ ከተጠራ ሰውዬው አይደግስም
እንዴት ከተጠራ
እንደዚህ አለኝ ብሎ ይጠራል ስሙን ይሄ ስፔሲፊክ ስሙን ረስቻው ነው I'm sure ተመልካቾች ያውቁታልና እሱ እንደዚህ አይነት ተብሎ ፕሮግራም ከተጠራ ለምሳሌ አንተ if you could say cocktail party ምናምን ይባላል የኢቨንት ስም እንደዛ ሁሉ አንድ ስም አለው
እሺ
አሁን እንደዛ ብዬ ከጠራውክ እኔ ጠሪ ከሆንኩ እኔ ምንም ነገር አላዘጋጅም እና if I like እነዚህን ሰዎች ከሆነ የጠራው አንተ ለምሳሌ 50 እንጀራና ወጥ ይዘህ ትመጣለህ የሆነ ሰው ደግሞ ጠላ ይዞ ይመጣል የሆነ እና ያ ይጻፋል so the next time you አንተ ስትጠራኝ እኔ አንተ ቤት 50 እንጀራ ይዤ ይመጣል
ይሄ ማህበራዊ አይነት ነው
exactly እና እንዴት ነው አያቴ ደግሞ በፊት እንትን ያያለሁኝ ህፃን ሆኜ ነው ማቀውና he was my favorite person in life እና what እነሱ ቤት በር ተዘግቶ ያውቅ anyone that walks by his house ቤት ገብቶ በልቶ ጠጥቶ አርፎ መሄድ ይችላል
really
yeah እና እንደዚህ አይነት ቤተሰብ ውስጥ ስላደኩ እኔም ማቃት ኢትዮጵያችን ነው
ከዛ ይራቅ ነው አሁን
ሁኔታዎች ይሁኑ ምን ያጨካከነን እንደሆነ አይከናት እንደዚህ ነው ማለት አልችልም ምክንያቱም ሁላችንም በየቤታችን ችግር አለብንና ከሌ ብለን መፍረድ ይከብዳል ግን አንዳንዴ ወደ አምላካችን እንቅረብ doesn't matter the religion but ወደምናምነው ነገር እንቅረብ ምክንያቱም እኔም ማቀው ሃይማኖት ሆኖ መጥፎ ነገር የሚያስተምር የለም እና like እንደዚህ አስባለሁ ለምሳሌ አሳዎች ከውሃ ወጥተው መኖር አይችሉም ለምን አሳ ቤታቸው ነው ውሃ ነው ሁሉ ነገራቸው እዛ ነው right ዛፎች ከአፈር ላይ ተነቅለው መኖር አይችሉም እኛ ከእግዚአብሔር ነው የተሰራነው ኢየሱስ ትንፋስ ነው ሰው ያደረገ ከስሩ ቀን እንዴት እንኖራለን that's literally our house እና እንደዛ ነው ማስበው
በጣም አሪፍ ይሄው ሰምታችሁታል we're going to take a quick break ትንሽ አንድ break እንወስድና ስንመለስ ደግሞ የመጨረሻ እንዳንጠይቃት questionዎች አሉ ለሂዊ ነው የምንላት ህይወት ካሳ very inspiring በጣም ደስ ይላል we'll be right back
The new memory foam mattress by Qasta Damana.
We're back, dear viewers, and I'm with my guest, my beautiful guest, Hiwot Kasa. So we have been having a great conversation. I have a few questions to ask you. One is, what's next? Are you working on projects? Yesarrash no, mini yesarrash no. Movie-wise, project-wise, I know that Miss Wibit is on the way.
Yes.
That's going to be very exciting. In fact, I have a feeling we're going to show a little bit of that depending on when this comes out.
Yes.
I did?
Yes.
So, movies. Tell me, Slim, movies. You're a very good actress.
Thank you.
Honestly, you're a very good actress. I've seen a few things you've done. Any new things?
Yes, I actually finished one ተከታታይ drama
Sure.
with amazing actresses and actors. ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ያሉ
ስለምንድን ነው መናገር ትችላለሽ? አለ ሚስጥር ነው። እስቲ ትንሽ ነገር ድሮፕ አድርጊልን። ምን አይነት ፊልም ነው or ድራማ ነው?
Actually አሁን ካለንበት የከተማ ህይወት especially young girls ግቢ ውስጥ ያሉ በተለይ ምናምን የሚያጋጥማቸው ነገር እሱን በደንብ የምናይበት ነገር ይመስለኛል and it's very different ይሄ ልብ አንጠልጣይ ቢሆንም ግን it's about crime ምናምን and I don't see a lot of films እዚህ ሀገር እንደዚህ ሲሰራ so it's going to be very unique you guys going to love it
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm excited. Crime drama አይነት ነገር.
Kind of thing. There's love into it, there's crime into it, there's like tragedy. You'll love it, just trust me.
Okay, interesting. So what do you like to, who's Hiwot as far as fun and እንዴት ነው የምትዝናኙ? How do the audience, you know, like, how do you have fun? እንዴት ነው የምትዝናኙ? Tell us something personal about you.
Okay, first, I don't like to answer my personal question because እንዴት ነው የግል ህይወቴ የግል ሲሆን ደስ ይለኛል.
For your fans out there that በቃ ህይወት you know እንዴት ነው የምትዝናናው? እንዴት ነው በቃ like what do you like to do for fun?
I love to travel.
Travel.
Yeah, I love to see places. I love to learn. እንዴት ነው ቅድም እንዳልኩት ጭንቅላታችን is the place that you can be free. You can see things like እና አዲስ ማናቃቸውን ነገር ማወቅ ደግሞ ሁሌ ደስ ይላል አይደል? ስለዚህ እንደዛ ማድረግ ደስ ይለኛል. Aside that, I love music.
Music.
I love music. And so that's what I do for fun usually. I try to travel and I try to listen music. And that's it. And I love staying home.
ይመችሻል? Are you a homebody? Like ቤት ውስጥ ይመችሻል? Like staying home and just relaxing?
Yeah, I love my house. ቤቴ በጣም ደስ የሚል It has like a lot of things to it. And እንዴት ነው if you ask me የት ነው comfort zone it's going to be my house or stage when I do runways.
Runway.
Yeah.
That's like your love.
Yeah, sra ani like my work is not a job for me. For me, it's like very, very exciting thing to do. I'm always up, I'm always on time, I'm always there, full energy, everything, because I love what I do. You know, if my heart is not there, I do not touch anything that like I don't love. I know when I say this, I seem rich, but it's not because I have a lot of choices or options and stuff like that. It's just the only way I can get things done is if I love it. If I love it, I'll fight to it till the end. When I dream, I don't dream just like I don't know that. I dream really big, like scary big, and you did it.
እንደዛ ነው መሆን ያለበት. They say if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Yeah, plus if you have a dream, it's for you, right? And you're worth it. You're like worth everything. Everything is worth for your dream. Everything is worth it for you, right? So do anything that you love. If your heart is not there, don't touch that. Don't do it.
What's Hiwot's big dream now?
I want to create a better version of me.
What does that mean?
I want to be more close to my God. I want to do like things I've never touched, because for me, I only do modeling and acting, but right now I'm trying to do you know, in a ways that I can grow, in a ways that I can change to, and I want to build a big career for me. I've accomplished the international modeling, that I want to do supermodel. I want to be that one.
I like that.
You know, and I also want to be in Hollywood. And I also love Bollywood, so maybe I'm gonna go there too.
Indian movie ይመችሻል?
Yeah, life is an adventure, and we only get to live it once with this body, with this ማንነት ምናምን እና do it. It's worth it. You know, like ስተኛው መጨረሻ ላይ ልሞት ምናምን, I want to die with like memories. I don't want to be ተኝቼ ወይኔ እንዲህ ባደርግ ኖሮ ህይወቴ እንዲሆን. I don't want to do that. I want to live my life. And you know, እግዚአብሔር ያግዘኝ ይረዳሻል. Yeah, sometimes you can get lost in this kind of things, but with God I believe anything is possible.
And you know, the most important thing is also humble መሆን, and እግዚአብሔር ካለው ይሳካል, ካላለው ደግሞ ላንቺ አይደለም. You got to find the አይደል?
Yeah, እንዴት ነው ማሰበው? When I do things, I give 100%. Right? And then it's God's job.
That's it. That's a beautiful way.
If God says no, it's because it's not for me and it's not worth it. ምናልባት ልጠፋ እችላለሁ ያ ነገር ቢደረግልኝ እና God always shows that to me. የሆነ ነገር ካልሆነ ፈልጌው ካልሆነ ማለት ነው እኔ when I say I love God, I really love God, okay? So like የሆነ ነገር የሆነ ካልተሳካልኝ ብዙ ሳልኖር ብዙ ሳልራመድ he will show me why he didn't do it. So I believe in that.
I like that. If you had to give advice to young girls out there watching you right now, I'm sure you're very inspiring. ለዚህም ነው የጠራሁሽ. And you're young ገና በወጣትነትሽ እንደዚህ ማሰብሽ ትልቅ ነገር ነው. I mean, it's I have to be honest, I didn't think like this when I was 24. But most guys don't. Women mature. We all know that. Yeah. Women mature so much.
I'm not 24, by the way. Stop saying 24.
How old are you? Oh my gosh. How old are you?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm turning 24 Sanyo.
Oh, Sanyo, right. So it's...
it's there. I'm just kidding.
Okay, you're 23, and in a few days you'll be 24.
No, I'm playing.
So that's actually even more amazing because you're thinking like this at 23.
Yeah, I mean, 23 has to be my favorite year.
A lot is happening for you in a positive way.
Oh my God. You have no idea. I have all the reasons to be grateful. I mean, I was grateful before then, but now I'm very grateful. የሆነ ጊዜ a really good friend of mine told me this. የሴት ልጅ ትልቁ ውበቷ ክብሯ ነው. And if you hold on to that, you'll get anywhere you'll wear, like anywhere you want to get in. And the other thing he also told me was, be the most hungry person in the room. Don't be desperate. Be very hungry for your dreams. So, like, work hard. Earn everything that you want in life. መንገዳችንን ስንራመድ ማለት ነው. Don't overthink. I know I'm a lady. We overthink everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard. ግን I believe የሆነ መጽሐፍ ላይ አንብቤ አሁን ያገኘሁት ነገር ምንድነው if you can see the next step just take it. Don't think about ይሄ የምትደርስበትን ነገር because life is a journey. Success by itself is a journey. ይሄ ነው የሚባል ነገር የለም. So የቺ ቀጣዩን ስቴጅ ካየሃት የምትራመደውን just take that step and then take the other one. Eventually it's that person. That's the only thing I can say is that.
Fantastic. በሁሉ ሰው እንትን I'll give you a cheers for that because that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Honestly በጣም ደስ ይላል. Ladies and gentlemen, Hiwot Kasa እኔንም ኢንስፓየር እንደምታረገኝ ያው እናንተንም ኢንስፓየር አድርጋለች ብዬ አስባለሁ. Hiwot Kasa, it was such a pleasure having you here. So guys, this is the show that we have for today. Hiwot Kasa, thank you so much for coming to the show. ከእንደገና መምጣት አለብሽ. We want you to visit us. We want to keep finding out what's going on in your career. And we have a feeling that you're going to be one of the next biggest things out there. I really have a feeling. You know what I mean? So, thank you. Yeah, of course. It was a pleasure. All right, guys. See you next week. And until then, we're going to cut to commercial. And remember, Dink loves you.
በቀስተ ደመና ዓለም ውስጥ ሁሉም ኢትዮጵያዊ የሚተኛበትን መንገድ እየቀየርን ነው። ምንም አይነት ልዩነት ቢኖረንም ሁላችንም አንድ ነገር በጋራ አለን። ይህም ሁላችንም ጥሩ ረፍት እንደሚያስፈልገን የሚያሳይ ቀላል እውነታ ነው። ጥሩ ረፍት ከምንወዳቸው ጋር ጊዜ እንድናሳልፍ ጉልበት ይሰጠናል። እንዲሁም ሐሴት የሚሰጠን ነገር ለማድረግ አቅም ይኖረናል። በቀስተ ደመና የሰላማዊ እንቅልፍን ዋጋ እንረዳለን። ለዚህም ነው ቀስተ ደመና በየዓመቱ በመቶዎች የሚቆጠሩ ፍራሾችን በችግር ላይ ላሉ ወገኖቻችን ጥሩ እንቅልፍ እንዲያገኙ የሚያበረክተው። ሲነቁ በሚገባ አርፈው እንደሚገኙ እርግጠኞች ነን። ቀስተ ደመና ሁሉም የተሻለ ረፍት እንዲያገኝ ከምን ጊዜውም በላይ ጠንክሮ እየሰራ ነው። ቀስተ ደመና ስፖንጅ ፋብሪካ።
Hey guys, if you'd like to recommend anyone that you want on the show that's doing amazing things, please contact us. We'd love to get in touch with you.